What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rogers Sports Talks. My name is Rogers. Today I am going to be reacting over the New York Yankees trade deadline. It started off pretty well. So let me back up. Going into the trade deadline, Yankees needed to improve the bullpen, starting rotation, and another corner outfielder, and they did just that. And I was pretty happy with this trade deadline. Looking back, I think Brian Cashman filled all the needs that we needed without giving up the top four prospects in our organization, and I really think that is going to help us out a lot because, as you can tell, IKF has not the answer at shortstop, and Oswald Peraza has been killing it in AAA. So maybe this is a chance for Brian Cashman to call up Oswald to see what we have in the young kid for the second half while we get ready for playoffs. And I think we need to do that. If we didn't trade him, I think he needs to be called up because IKF, even though his bat has been kind of consistent, but that defense scares me, and defense wins championships. And I am very scared every time when IKF gets a ground ball. So let's give the kid a shot and see what it is. But going into the trade deadline, Yankees' first move, which I really liked, we needed an outfielder because Joey Gallo was not doing anything. The New York Yankees acquired Andrew Benintendi from the Kansas City Royals. I really like this move. He's not as a power bat like he used to be when he was at the Boston Red Sox. He's more of a contact hitter now, an on-base guy, and that's what we need in this lineup. We don't need boppers anymore because our boppers can do it. We need people to get on base and have contact, and that's what Andrew Benintendi was with the Kansas City Royals. Now, I'm a little late on this, and he's had a few games played. He's kind of have a slow start with the New York Yankees, but hopefully he could turn that around while he gets more adjusted to this, and we need him for the playoff stretch. But his defense is phenomenal. I love his defense in left field where we need defense, and I'm hoping that contact bat comes out and play because, like I said, we need contact bats. The next move, we acquired a relief pitcher, a right-handed pitcher from the Chicago Cubs, Scott Efros. This man is nasty. He has 5 years of control left, so that is another Cashman move right there. He loves these long contracts that he could work with, and his pitch repertoire matches perfectly with what Matt Blake has been installing. So I am very excited to see what Scott Frost can do with his bullpen, and just another move that Cashman likes to make, someone that no one ever, people don't really think of, and he went out and got him. So very excited to see what Scott Efros did. And then later that day, we got the big news. We missed out on Luis Castillo, but the Mariners, they gave up a pretty penny for that, and I don't think Yankees should have gave up Volpe because that's what Mariners were asking for. And yeah, so I am very glad we did not give up Volpe. There's only one person I would have gave up Volpe for, and that was Juan Soto, but clearly Yankees could not have matched Juan Soto, the deal that the Padres did. So of course the Yankees weren't going to get Juan Soto. But back to the trade, the New York Yankees traded for right-handed pitcher Frankie Montas, starting pitcher, and then a relief Lou Trevino to the Oakland A's in exchange for a left-handed pitcher J.P. Sears, infield Cooper Bowman, right-handed pitcher Luis Medina, and left-handed pitcher Ken Waldichuk. I probably pronounced that name wrong, but that was a pretty hefty give up. We gave up a couple of prospects in our top 10. I was a real big fan of Luis Medina and J.P. Sears. J.P. Sears has been up in the big leagues this year, and he kind of was doing okay for us. He was doing a good job for what he was asked for. But Oakland, I think they got a good haul back, and I'm really excited because Frankie Montas was the second pitcher on my list that I wanted. We ended up getting him, and we didn't have to fork up Oswald Peraza, which was really shocked that we didn't have to exchange from him because I thought the Athletics would be asking for Peraza since they know that we won't be giving up on Volpe. But Cashman does what Cashman does and did not give up any of those two, nor did he give up Jason Dominguez. So Here's where I liked all the trades. These 3 trades, I'm like, this fit everything that we needed. And then, right when the deadline happened, Yankees trade for Harrison Bader of the St. Louis Cardinals in exchange for left-handed pitcher Jordan Montgomery. Now, this is where they have Yankee fans, including myself, a little questionable with Luis Severino being on the 60-day IL. Jameson Taillon and Nestor Cortez being on pitch limit. I thought maybe they would keep Montgomery and bolster the depth of the pitching because we need depth. And Domingo Germán, sorry Pops, you're not doing it for me. Yeah, your last few starts have been decent at best, but I just have no faith in you. I thought we would be able to move on from you, but apparently we're moving on with Jordan Montgomery. And I'm not like, this is nothing against Harrison Bader. Harrison Bader is a great outfielder. I love that move, but it just for Jordan Montgomery, I understand Montgomery's been having an iffy starts, but he's been an innings eater right behind Garrett Cole. Like, yeah, he probably wasn't going to be part of the playoff rotation if everybody stayed healthy, but in these last few months of August and September, we need innings eaters, and Jordan Montgomery was that. And now, since he's not on the team no more, who are we going to be looking for? Like Domingo Germán. I don't trust him in games, so that's a lot of pressure on him. And then what are we going to do? Call up Clark Schmidt and give him a shot? I'd rather have Clark Schmidt over Domingo, but I don't know. That is just my 2 cents. I understand what they're coming from. Jack Curry was saying, Cashman said that Montgomery wasn't going to be in the plans of pitching if everybody stayed healthy, but for everybody to stay healthy, you needed innings eaters, and Montgomery was your innings eater. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. And Harrison Bader is on the IL right now. He's not going to be back until September, so this move does not make sense to me. So if you guys have a better idea why they made this trade, comment that down below. But overall, I'm pretty excited for what the Yankees did. We also traded Joey Gallo to the Dodgers for their 15th ranked prospect, Clayton Beeter. Now, I think this is an obvious move. Joey Gallo, he did struggle here with his year in New York. We got him last year in the trade deadline. I was hoping that he could be what he was for Texas Rangers, a big power lefty bat, put contact on the ball. Yes, he did strike out a bunch, but in Texas, his home runs made up for it. But here, he couldn't put anything in play. It felt like he was just a walking out, and I think for his sake that he needed to be somewhere else. And I hope that the Dodgers, that they could find something, make him go back to who he was before. And I just wish Joey Gallo nothing but the best. But that was my recap of the trade deadline. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. I will be doing more baseball content here in the future. Playoffs are starting, so I will be doing my playoff bracket. I'll be breaking down every series of the game. I'll be covering my New York Yankees, which is predominantly probably my baseball coverage, like news related. Like I'll be covering the Yankees, but I will be doing series recaps, series predictions, and so on and so forth. And if you're also a football fan, I am a Green Bay Packers fan, so I will be doing the same for Green Bay Packers games. I will be doing weekly predictions, and since the season's about to start, I will have my season predictions for every NFL team. So hit that notification bell so you can see what I have your team going. And as always, go Yankees. I'll catch you guys in the next one.